Hey folks, Vince the Evil DM here, back with another video from my channel. Hopefully you're doing well. If you want to reach out to me, it's askthedm@theevildm.com is my email address. You can catch me on X at the Evil DM, or go to facebook.com/evilDungeonMaster and you can send me a message or a comment or whatever you like. Thank you for those who are commenting on my videos. Thanks to the members of this channel, and thanks to those that comment and like the videos as well and subscribe to the channel as we reach our new objective of 8,000 subscribers, getting closer to 10,000 subscribers. I can't wait. Anyway, I was thinking about urban legends today, and one of the legends that might work in gaming, I'm not sure if it will, but it might work more in a modern day supernatural horror game, but it could work in a D&D type game. So the Devil's Footprints is the name of the urban legend. The devil came to Devon, England. So in February of 1855, during winter, it seems that after a heavy snowfall on the night of February 8th and 9th, I'm trying to get my dates here, strange hoof-like tracks appeared in the fresh snow. The prints were U-shaped, resembling those of a cloven hoof. Each print measured exactly 4 inches long and 3 inches wide, with a stride of 8 to 16 inches. These tracks stretched over like 40 to 100 miles, depending on various reports from people as time went on. And it crossed a variety of terrains. It went on roof houses, it went on walls, it was going through frozen rivers, and even through haystacks. What made these tracks particularly bizarre to these people at the time was the defiance of logic on these tracks. They seemed to pass through obstacles where no living creature could reasonably walk or jump. So you can imagine in 1855, these people were like, what the hell? And they're all freaking out because this has got to be something satanic. This has got to be the devil. So the most popular theory was his supernatural origins was the devil came, leaving behind his infernal footprints. The idea was obviously fueled by the religious fears of the era and time period and also the hoof-like shaped prints. Some speculated that it was a hoax by some people in town, leaving various hoof-like impressions around to scare locals. Some even said it might have been religious people trying to get the non-believers or people who were not churchgoers to actually go to church at that point. Another theory was one that it was just animals making tracks as they escaped, or like a kangaroo, though I don't know why a kangaroo would be hooved, but that was one of the things that covered it. It explained a little bit of the distance, but it didn't cover the actual foot tracks. The kangaroos do not have hooves. Some people theorized later on that it was an early version of a weather balloon, and it had something that it would drag along, that maybe it fell down, it was dragging into the snow, and they would leave certain patterns in weird places. That doesn't work either. I mean, it's a hot air balloon was another one that dragged a tether or a shackle that left marks on the snow. These are all things that people came up with. The Devil's Footprint legend is endured for over a century, making it one of the most famous unexplained mysteries in England. The phenomenon remains a topic of debate and fascination among historians, folklorists, and paranormal enthusiasts. So, how can we bring this into gaming? Well, your players can go to town and during a cold winter storm time and seek refuge. And then when they wake up in the morning, the people are all murmuring about something in the game, in the town, and they're listening, and they're like, oh, we found these weird hoof prints outside of my house last night, and there were no explanation for it. There were two standing right on my step, and they led to the end of my walkway and disappeared into nowhere. And, the player's like, And another one goes, yes, the same hoof prints appeared near my window outside my house. There were various hoof prints outside, and they walked up the side of the house and disappeared up the roof. Things like that. And as the players listen more into it, maybe someone comes running in at that point and says, my child has been kidnapped. There are these strange hoof prints outside my window and inside my house from the snow. And that's the last thing. What's weird is the hoof prints disappear. So now the players have to investigate where these hoof prints are going, what local lores are around. Maybe the local lores of some type of demon or devil in the area that struck a deal with some evil, sorcerer or some evil wizard to have an eternal soul, and he bargained the life of the children of the town and gave the devil a reason to go and capture these children to snack upon them or something weird like that. So, what do you think would work in this situation if you had to run this as a GM? And also, what do you think caused the devil's footprints back in 1855? I mean, there was no actual real proof of anything other than there were footprints in the snow. And they couldn't figure out what exactly it was. If you look at you can look at Wikipedia, and it has a whole thing about the footprints and everything like that. And there really wasn't anything to talk about where it came from. So there was just so many different reasons why. One of the other ones I didn't include was a hopping mouse or hopping mice. They said did that, but mice don't have hoof prints, so to speak. So I don't know. I just want to talk about that little bit of like an urban legend to see what you think about it. And I like including it. I did Croatoan on my podcast, the Croatoan legend, maybe a couple weeks ago, talking about the legend of the people that came over to settle and then suddenly disappeared. Where did they go? The only thing that was left on the tree was the word Croatoan. So, so those make for some really interesting campaigns when you think about it. Tell me what you think in the comments about this one, the Devil's Footprints, the Devil Came to Devon, whatever you want to call it. I will leave a link below talking about this on the Wikipedia so you can take a look at it on your own, do your own research, and decide what you want to do. Again, this is one of those videos, just me sitting at the desk, nothing really fancy, and I like doing these videos because people enjoy just having conversations, and that's what I like doing here. Gonna head out. Hope you have a great week. Keep it original, keep it old school. Good night, and God bless everybody.